YouTube and Facebook. So the biggest question that I get usually is about my hair color, about how I bleach my hair and how I get it this red. And so I decided that the next time I got ready to, well, of course I'm not going to bleach my whole head, but as you can see, my roots have grown out a ridiculous amount. And sometimes you can see them, sometimes you can't. Anytime I wear a puff, though, it's you know, relevant. So I just decided I was going to go ahead and redo my roots. So I'm going to show you the whole process of me bleaching my roots and me putting the rinse over. So first of all, what I use to bleach my hair is this. It is the Manic Flash Lightning Kit 30 volume cream developer. Now I think they also have a 40 and because I'm only trying to get my hair lighter so that the red will be lighter, I don't need it like blonde, the 30 is fine for me, and this is the one that I use. And I got this from Sally's and it is $9.99. And in the box is everything that you need. They give you the brush that you use to paint it on, and that's the method that I use. And then they give you a little bowl that you mix everything in, and they also give you a shower cap for developing and gloves. Everything that you need comes in the kit, which is why I like this. And then you have the bleaching powder. This looks like that. Looks like cocaine, doesn't it? The bleaching powder, and then the developer. And so what I'm gonna do, and I've already, when I did my hair the first time, I did not part it off and do like a perfectly straight thing, because I wanted it to be kind of uneven. I didn't want like a perfect symmetrical line between the red hair and the darker hair. So I've already, you know, parted off the part that needs to have the roots done. And as you can see, the bag, it's not quite black. And actually the roots are black, and then it's this maroonish color. Because I put the rinse all over, and I had dyed my hair, all of my hair before. It wasn't a very light color, but it was a light enough to where if I put the red rinse on it, it like, it takes good enough to like make it this, it's like a burgundy looking color in the sun. So it's not quite black, and the roots will remain black back there. I'm not gonna like use a dye back there, so that I don't care enough about that, because the red hair usually sits on top of the roots back here, so it's not a big deal. So what you do, first you want to put the gloves on, and you want to do this in a place where there's plenty of air. Because the bleach, the smell is like kind of strong, so you want to make sure that there's a good air circulation wherever you're gonna do this at. So you take, I'll get my scissors. So I'm just gonna cut open the bleach pack and pour it into the tub that they provide. And like I said, it's very strong, and there's like fumes that come off of it when you pour it in, so don't do it close to your face. I would not suggest that. Trying to keep a little trash together. Okay, then you take the developer. Ooh, it's strong. And it says to put it in a little at a time, because you may not need all the developer. I don't know if I used all of it last time, but I'm not going to need a lot of this. Like, I'm going to throw away most of this because I'm only doing my roots, so I don't need as much. And you just mix it. Until it's creamy. I'm going to need to add some more. And the more, obviously, the more developer that you add, the more bleach that you will have to use. And if you're doing, like if you're gonna do your whole head or you're gonna do half of your head like I did, I think the first time I did this, I want to say I used all the developer because, oh, and I will say this, I did half of my head, and you've seen how long my hair is. I did half of my head, and I used like all of this. Like it took the whole thing. So if you're gonna do your entire head and your hair is my length or longer, then you're probably gonna need to buy 2 of these kits. I'm probably gonna. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, that should be good enough. And it just looks like that. And I'm just making sure that it's mixed really good. And anybody that's dyed their hair, I mean, it's the same. Except for usually like regular dyes, it's not a powder. It's 2 liquids that you like put in and shake together. So that's really the only difference, but it's the same theory. And like I said, and I have some developer left, but not important because like I'm only gonna do the roots. But like I've said, I'm not gonna leave this on long at all, and you'll see that because it doesn't take that long. I just need it lighter. And what I don't want is for the roots to be lighter than the ends, because then when I put the roots on, I'm gonna have really bright red roots that go out darker, and I don't want that. So I won't be leaving it on that long. Plus, if you're gonna do your whole head, I would say don't do the roots last. Your hair processes faster at the roots because of your body heat helps to process it faster. So do the roots last. Like put it on the ends, maybe let it sit for a few minutes, then do the roots so that it'll kind of maybe process at the same time. Because if you do the roots, because usually you do things from the roots out, and if you do that, your roots are going to be a lot lighter than the ends because the body heat from your head is going to process the roots faster, so don't do that. So okay, so now I have it all mixed, and I'm going to just start applying it. And I use a painting mode, the paintbrush, so and I'm gonna go a bit above where the black is, just so to make sure that I get all the roots, because I don't want to have like a strip of black. So I'm going to go a little above it, definitely not to the ends, just a little above it. And because you have to do this on dry, unwashed hair, I'm not parting or like using a comb because my hair is very tangly. So I'm not gonna, I'll just use my hands, make sure. And like I said, I'm gonna go a little past where they stop so I don't miss anything and have like a black strip. because this is not the most interesting thing in the world. So, you see, what are we doing? So I'll come back after I've done the whole thing. So, see you in a bit. Okay, so this side is already turning, as you can see. I just finished, so this side's got some catching up to do. I don't know if you can see, it's still pretty dark. So, what I'm gonna do, everything I got, like I said, just the roots, but as you can see, I went a little above where the roots were, you know, because I wanted to make sure that I didn't leave black areas. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the little hat they supply. This hat's really good. But I got all of it. And so I use the cap just on the front. Well, that's it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash it out. And I've decided this video is going to have to be in 2 parts because the whole process just takes too long. So I'm going to let this sit for like probably like 2 more minutes. That should be good enough because I don't want it to be too light. And then I'm going to wash it out. And then I'm going to come back and show you the deep conditioner that I use. And then part 2 will be me doing the actual rinse. So, be back in a flash. Okay, so wash it out. I try to leave a little bit of water. Ugh, I hate this so much. In the back, so it's not going to die. I try to leave a little bit of water though for when because I'm getting ready to deep condition before doing the rinse because to combat what I just did with the bleach. But so this is what looks like. So it's pretty light. Now I always leave a little darkness. I try around the very rim only because when I wear a puff and I I try to leave the little baby hairs a little dark so that, I don't know, it looks weird if it's really red. But so yeah, and this is like 10 minutes. Yeah, so, and the box suggests, it suggests 20 minutes or something like that. And that's gonna be way too late for me. Because, you know, it's already a pretty bright color. So, but yeah. So, that's what I got. And obviously, excuse me, they're gonna leave it like this. So, but what I use to wash it out, because you have to use a shampoo, of course. I still just use my L'Oreal Every Pure Sulfate Free Color Care System Smooth Shampoo. And you don't have to use the color, because it's like anti-fade, but I just did it, so there's really not, I don't care about that. But, I get it because it's sulfate free, and I think that they have a whole line of sulfate free and silicone free shampoos and conditioners that are like this, but this is what I use to wash it out. And now I'm getting ready to deep condition, and I'm going to use the As I Am Hydration Elation Intensive Conditioner. And like I said, this is the best conditioner, deep conditioner that I've found, but it's so expensive. It's $15.99, and this is not a big jar, so only when my hair feels especially dry, or if I do something like bleach my roots, I'm gonna use that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and what I do is I'll put a different plastic cap on, and I have a heating cap that I put on, and I'll sit under that. And actually, I'm probably gonna leave this on for probably about an hour and a half since I just bleached my roots, just so it, you know, really can get down in my hair. So yeah, but yeah, and I know again this looks like it's black, the back, but it's really not. It's like a reddish color in person. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. So this is the end of this. Like I said, I'm gonna, because it is just too long of a process. I was gonna try to do it on one video, but it'd be an extremely long video. So when I come back, I'm probably gonna have done part of my hair with the rinse already, because you're not gonna sit and watch me do the whole process. So what I'll probably do is I do my hair in 4 sections. I'll probably come back when I have like one of the front sections left, so you can see how I apply the rinse. And so yeah, so I will see you in part 2. Thanks for watching. Bye.